AnnaMarie. Thanks so much for inviting me out here. It's really great that you want to hear an opinion from the small business community right here in Maricopa.
That's really important to me, Chris. So thank you for doing this.
Well, I appreciate it. Um, I've been here for 16 years as a small business owner. I've seen the city boom into what it is today. Uh, with my trials and tribulations within uh, the community, the biggest issue that small business owners have today is trying to move from that rental space out to purchasing a building or making rents affordable so our small business community can actually afford to do business here. What's your opinion on how you can partner with the small business community in order to make that happen?
That's a great question, Chris. And that really is an issue that faces our small business community here in Maricopa. Our rents are more than Scottsdale, and it just really makes it unaffordable for our small businesses and for our entrepreneurs who want to get started here. And I think what the city can do is we can streamline the development services process so that businesses that want to develop here get answers early and they get concrete decisions so that they feel comfortable moving forward and building buildings and really providing the healthcare and the grocery and the retail that we really truly need more of out here in Maricopa. And so the council can help make sure that the policies we have are streamlined and that businesses are feeling like they have the ability to move forward and really develop and really grow here.
Perfect. Okay. So within the council chambers, there's a lot of things that happen each and every week when you all meet. Um, at some point, small business is impacted throughout those decisions, whether the council knows or not. How is it that you're willing to partner with the small business community right here in Maricopa to make sure that our opinion and the things that the boots on the ground business owners are dealing with from a day-to-day basis are coming to the forefront when you're making those decisions for future use?
Yes, transparency and accountability are really what matter to me. And that's really my campaign promise. And transparency is also about timing. It's making sure that the information that we are voting on is posted in advance so that our businesses and our residents can read and they can provide feedback to the council before we vote. The worst thing that can happen is that people feel like decisions are already baked before they even understand that this is something that's coming forth. And so, what I'm asking for is more work sessions on the issues facing Maricopa, especially with small business, but also making sure that draft plans and draft agreements are posted early so that our residents can review those and provide feedback so that the council can make informed decisions.
We would absolutely love that. I mean, any information that you can give us in regards to what's coming down the pipe or what's new and for the city of Maricopa is something that the small business owner would love to weigh in on. As a small business owner of 16 years, it's the opinion out there that it's not as easy as most to work with the city of Maricopa. What, as our council member, what are you going to do to help with that process?
Chris, small businesses are absolutely the fabric of our community, and they're really important to me as a council member. And I think it's important to make the distinction between corporations and small businesses. Corporations have lawyers and they have, C-suite employees and they can navigate complex processes. But small business owners, it's typically just them. It's just you doing all of those roles. And so we need to make sure that within the city that we are making it streamlined for our small businesses so that you can get a building out of the ground or you can start your business and that you are not stopped by red tape. And so one way we can do that is we can continue to utilize the small business advocate that we do have in City Hall. We need to make sure that that is activated and that that process is running smoothly so that when small businesses come in, that they really have that opportunity to work with that advocate. And we can also make sure we streamline our processes so that you get answers right away and that the goalpost isn't constantly changing as the project goes on, because I know that increased cost, that increased time, and sometimes that can be the deal breaker for our small businesses. So I think these are some things we can do to ensure that we keep our great current small businesses here and we attract new ones.
Yeah, it certainly takes some of that Maricopa grit to get a small business off the ground here. But I appreciate what you're saying, and I thank you so much for having me out today. I know that you'll make yourself available to any other small businesses as well for questions. And thanks so much.
Thanks, Chris.